Okay.
Hello all, I'm Aiswarya Jijikumar, a student of first year BA English. Hope you all are doing great. Today, the world is battling hard against the COVID-19 pandemic. Hereby, I pay my massive respect to all the frontline warriors and to India's resilient spirit in tackling against the virus. And at this present context, I'm here to share with you something important, something that's needed to be addressed, our attitude. Our attitude towards elders. Today, we all lead a busy life. We are accelerating forward, relying upon the newly imposed restrictions and instructions. And in this busy schedule, we often forget our elders. There's someone who's needed to be given utmost care and attention in these toughest times. We often forget them many a times. Think about those days, those yesteryears. Think about the toddler version of ourselves when we rushes towards the comfort and warmth of our grandparents' hands, eagerly listening to all those lullabies, rhymes, and bedtime stories. Our childhood. What a vibrant days it has been. Our childhood was a mix of high-on spirit and emotions. Our childhood was all about amusing with our friends, savoring the delicious recipes prepared by our mothers and grandmothers, grasping and emulating the short stories and poems rendered by our elders. These days have gone by. These imperishable memories and bonds are something that is terribly missed by today's generation. Today, the virtual reality have replaced the yesteryear's pleasures. Our grandparents. Our grandparents have always put in a great sense of enthusiasm and palpable effort in raising all of us up. And in a turn of years, when all of us are able, it is our duty and responsibility to behold them, to embrace them, and to provide them with all the comforts that they were not able to enjoy in their life. Just think for a while. Are we really taking good care of them? They occupy a corner in our home, confined within the four walls. But it doesn't mean that we are taking good care of them. We rarely talk to them. Rarely. We rarely smile at them. They are deserted sometimes. This has to be changed. Within our home, we are all scattered apart, immersed in the world of our own. Often, there is an increasing tendency nowadays to abandon the elders at old age homes. Sometimes even in the stranded streets. But in those circumstances, we forget that we are relentlessly abandoning our own existence. We are abandoning an era of unparalleled joy, happiness and pleasure that once we possessed and adored with greater pride and joy. Sometimes we may be irritated by seeing our grandparents' childlike behavior. But do we really have to do like that? No. We have to accept that it is innate. Sympathizing with elders is the need of the hours. But sympathizing simply for attaining the wealth and assets and then denouncing them after gaining the assets is inhuman. It is the worst human culture. An educated and empowered youth must come together to negotiate all these issues. We all have to accept that one day we'll be old and one day we'll be dependent upon someone as our grandparents do now. If we behave to them awfully now, then our fate is no different from that. We will be regretting for our shameful and meanful act. There is an old age adage by Aristotle which says that learning is an ornament in prosperity, refuge in adversity, and provision in old age. So, You have to observe your elders, your grandparents. We have to learn to cope up with them. We have to learn to coexist with them, to realize their emotional traumas, to help them to battle the physical disabilities regarding their age. And when you look upon your grandparents, you see callousness and the most and unadulterated form of tenderness and warmth. We have to change for the better. We have to work for a better future. We have to change our perceptions and attitude. And thus, we have to be a role model for the generations to come. Hoping for the better. Thank you.